Hey all, 118 Seth Shadow here. So with last week's episode of Cardfight Vanguard and the reveals that we got today from Bushiroad around the Sylvan Hornbeast, it's no surprise that we have seen a significant number of buyouts and price increases among a lot of the cards in this archetype. So, with that said, we're going to start today's Market Watch looking at Sylvan Hornbeasts in general. So, I don't know how the image didn't show up for this one, but Goalie Dote has had a buyout. It's now $17 base and a market price of 8 with 6 listings. This one is from set 9 and is effectively like an Inlet Pulse Dragon. Ginosala is a no-brainer as well. 14 listings on this one though, and its base is 12. Market price is up to $7 though. Alpin being from set 7 and only set 7. This one is it's really up in value right now. 32.50 is the lowest listing with 5 listings on the market. Remember, anything from set 7, that includes Sorol by the way, is usually going to have fewer copies on the market due to the fact that they've been printed so little. On that topic, Sorol is currently $7 with 5 listings on the market. This isn't the first time this card has been bought out, but to be fair, with the way Magnolia Patraki, I think that's how you call it, how it works, definitely wants this now that we're back to Persona rides. Banaspati is also seeing a buyout, but there are still 17 listings on the market for this one, and the market price is still under $1. It's still kind of debatable whether or not you even need this, given that it plays a whole lot better with Magnolia Elder, but because this deck doesn't really focus on Magnolia Elder anymore, it's a little bit weaker than it would typically be. But I mean, it still calls cards from the drops, so it has its viability. Other stuff, you've got the FFR of Goalie Dote with only one $60 listing. SPs of the triggers from Festival Collection 2021. Saltorg, which is the heal trigger, has been bought out. There's only one $50 listing on that one. And I know the crit is here somewhere, but I don't see it on the front page. Interesting. Of course, the original Magnolia is completely out of the picture at this point. And Magnolia Elder, I would say that's also out of the picture in terms of playing this deck. Gabrig is currently over $2 with only 5 listings. And there's Jackalope. This is the SP critical trigger from Festival 2021. Only one $25 listing at this point. Just a quick look at what's going on here on the second page. Nothing too specific. The secret rare Magnolia from Triple Drive is out of stock. Diamond Aru, now that we know that we are not using the original Magnolia, this card doesn't even get played in the deck. $30 for the FR version of Sorol right now, but there are 3 listings on it, so that's on buyout status. And then we've got the FFR of Banaspati, which is from Fated Clash. $120 with only 1 listing on the market price is $10. So that's an idea of where things are right now. And we'll see what happens when the set comes out, and we'll see just how this deck plays. There's also Hulapoi Likoki, which is not a Sylvan Hornbeast, but it's a recent tournament promo. And right now, if you want to pick this one up, it's a base $32. And then if you want the foil, there's only one $35 copy of this one. This also plays pretty nicely with the deck, but again, it's not a Sylvan Hornbeast, so it has some limitations. Just as a reminder for anybody looking to pick up Chronojet or Messiah, if you need to grab the Crest Generators, Mazer Gear, or a Sleep Messiah, they got reprinted in Divine Set 6, and they're significantly cheaper than picking up the foils from the original decks. If you want the foils, that's fine, but just keep in mind that they will be significantly more expensive. A Little Demonic Method Valfer is on buyout right now. Only 6 listings altogether between the triple rare and the silver rare, which now have base listings from 20 to 25. As we get closer to the Lyrical Monasterio Regional Cups, this card will definitely see some more play overall as a tech option for a lot of decks. And then FFR-wise, there's only one $75 listing right now. Loving Pink Franset is also starting to run low on listings again, and being from DivineZ too, that one's also going to have fewer listings overall once these are gone. This card is now $25 for the triple rare, but a little bit higher on the silver rare at $28. These got hyped and bought out to the point of $30 to $40 at one point, even on the triple rare end. But they've been going back down for a while since they've been seeing a bit of a lack in play. But the FFR is currently at a base of 110, and the market price there is around 85. Bullet of Creation Pants Mermea, which is the energy cycler for Brantgate, is almost aligned on the base listings for the silver rare and the triple rare, and they both have a decent amount of listings available, but the silver rare only has single digits, 8 overall. $50 to pick up the silver rare, or $46 to pick up the triple rare, or you can go for the FFR, which has an $85 listing as its lowest. Conceited Noble Philanther from set 13 has 9 listings on the market right now, and it's currently a base of $30.50, while the market price has actually been on the decline for the last month or so, at around $27 right now. Lowest listing again, $30.50, and on the first, actually there's only one page, they range all the way to about $36 if you want to grab this. This week's episode is going to feature new support for Youthberk, so we're just going to go over some of the cards from set 13 that will likely see some preemptive buyouts, assuming what happens with what we see. So Rebel Form Full Blast is probably the most obvious, right? It saw a buyout earlier when we first got the announcement for set 8, but it calmed down, and now the base price is back down to about $30. 14 listings on the market for this one, and the market price is $26. And right now, the price it's a wide range. It goes all the way up to $40 if you just look on the first page. You've also got Witch of Extinguishment Vergosa, which is a base of $9, $10 with 6 listings on the market. And the market price of this one has been rising over the last few months to $7.05. But the lowest listing is 10, so above the market price at this point, and they're consolidated more around $12.50. There's also Corino, which has lightly played listings at $7.50 and only 7 listings on the market. This one's market price has also been increasing, but there haven't been as many sales. It's currently just under $5, but all the lowest listings are $9. So despite the fact that this card is likely a shoo-in for the deck, ultimately it all comes down to just how the new Skyfall Arms is going to work with Rebel Form Full Blast for the most part. And if it doesn't, that could throw a lot of things out of whack into how Youthberk gets played in the future. Seraph Pure Light. I was talking about how Prison in general has been seeing an increase in value among a lot of the different cards, and I've been covering a lot of them. But I haven't been talking about Pure Light herself directly, mainly because if I say that Prison is going up in value, then it's pretty much a given that everyone is already looking at Pure Light. So I just wanted to point out things that might get missed. But now actually looking at Pure Light's current pricing, there's the original from set 4 and the Triple Drive reprint, both of which are around $19 and both have less than 10 listings. There's the SP from set 4 at 65 base, and there's only one signed SSR available at 275 right now. Stealth Fiend Shenri is short on listings on the original promo right now. It's currently a base of $35 with 3 listings. And you have the Festival 2024 reprint at 12 listings starting from $23. Shenri is one of those generics that can definitely see a whole lot of play as we go along. And I would say right now, the biggest decks that can play this right now are Aqualibra and Vermilion the Blood. You can play it in Varga Dragus as well, but I would feel like it doesn't get as much room in there even. Regardless, the fact is the price is on the rise right now, And being a generic somewhat like Saragon and the upcoming one for Dark States, it's always one to watch out for and one that will definitely need a reprint in the future. Kind of like this card, Examination Monster Imgrar has shot back up in value. Despite being an EVA exclusive, we've talked about this card in the past. Remember how this used to be a pretty solid $90 to $100 on its initial release? Well, EVA is still popular, especially now that we are in the last set for the glitters, but EVA still has some value even going past that, as we've seen from some Japanese play. Imgrar is currently at one listing for $70 on the regular promo, or you can pick up the foil one for almost $80, and there are 3 listings on the market there. Market prices on those ones are $31 to $40 though, so these are just massive buyouts. And the last card for today is the World Origin Stealth Fiend Soko, which is a stealth-based perfect guard, which is effectively the high rarity that you can play for something like Shoujo Doji. You always have Utsuroi from the Shiranui Stride deck set, but this is a World Origin, so it's English only, making it the highest rarity plausible. But to that point, this card has been juggling in value given that it's only available as a box topper and in only one box in a Festival Collection 2024 case. In other words, for every 30 boxes, there's only one of these. There are only 2 listings on the market right now, and they start at around $40, but the next one jumps up way higher to $145. The market price has been increasing on this one. We've been seeing a lot of recent sales on this one since the end of February. In terms of what they're actually selling for, they've been ranging from $38 to $57, and someone actually bought a copy for almost $100, which is amazing. So, yeah, Soko is getting attention right now for... I'm not sure why it's at this point, but I mean, it is a World Origin, so could just be the hype to try and get in on the high rarity at this point. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.